Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to create this gorgeous fall-inspired makeup look with lots of neutrals, big lashes, a bold lip, and highlight everywhere. And if you want to see how I achieve this look, then just stay tuned and keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my usual Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. Just going to pump a little bit onto my finger and dab that all over my face. Then I'm going to take this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal, and I'm going to just add that to all the places I just dabbed the foundation and blend it all in. So the foundation alone is super glowy and healthy looking, and so I just wanted to add a little bit extra oomph to it, and so I added the Shimmering Skin Perfector. And as you can see, it just adds a little extra glow to your foundation. Then I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the color Light, but I am super fair, so just go 2 shades lighter, 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. And I'm just popping it in all the usual places I put my highlighter. Then I'm just going to use that same foundation brush and blend it in. By the way, this is a Real Techniques brush. I wanted to try something other than my Beauty Blender, kind of got bored with it, and went back to this brush, and I love it. It is great for foundation. Also going to put that concealer on my lids to set my eyes. And then I'm going to take that NYX Banana Powder, it's a pressed powder, and I'm going to go right over all of the places I just highlighted. Moving on to powder, so I'm taking some translucent powder from Laura Mercier, and this is just going to set the rest of my face so it doesn't budge. Then I'm going to take one of my new faves. This is the NYX Tame and Frame, and it's a color Espresso, and I'm just using an angled brush from MAC, and I am just filling in my brows. So the usual, going and kind of drawing a line below and then above the brows, and then filling them in. Didn't want to make my brows too bold for this look because I'm going to have a super bold lip and didn't want to take away from it. And I find that this is a great product. You can make it natural to super bold with this pomade. So I really love it. And brows are on. Okay, one of the stars of the show. So I'm using the Nubian Palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to take the first color that you see right there. And I'm going to pop that with a big fluffy brush all over my lid. So it's a little bit darker than a typical transition color, but because I'm using a big fluffy brush, it's not going to deposit a lot of that shadow, and it blends really well. So I decided to use that one. Then I'm going in with that red brick looking brown, and I'm going to take a MAC, I believe that's a 217, and I'm going to pop that on my outer V. So I'm just packing it on, and then I start blending it in. So I pack it on, and then I blend it in, and I use little circular motions, so back and forth and circular motions to kind of blend it in. Then take whatever is left on your brush and just work it into the lid towards your inner eye, and just keep blending. Then I'm going to take that color you see there, it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, and I'm going to place that with a small definer brush from Sigma, and I'm going to place that directly over where I just put the other color, but a little bit more defined because it's darker. And so this is going to give it a little bit more of an elongated, lifted effect, and then I'm just adding a little bit more. I'm working it to the intensity that I want it to be, which is a little bit darker. And so I'm just taking a little bit more pigment and just placing it again on that outer V and working it into the crease. Back to the 217 brush, I am blending that all together just to give it a nice, seamless look. You don't want any harsh lines with smoky eyes. You want to see kind of a gradient effect with the colors. Then I'm taking that super dark matte brown, so the darkest in the palette, and I'm doing the same thing I just did with the other color, except again, I'm doing it a little bit below and a little bit more defined, and again, that is just giving it more definition, and same step as before, just blending it all out. Then I'm taking White Frost from MAC. This is a super, super white highlight color. It's got some shimmer in it, and I'm using that as my brow bone highlight and also as my inner corner highlight. Then I'm taking the color that is all the way on the right there. Sorry you couldn't see it, but you'll see it on my lid. I'm taking a smaller brush that will fit my lid. I have a little bit smaller lids because of a kind of a heavy fold. And I'm just placing that all over my lid, and that's just going to give you a nice bright look to your eye and kind of a doe eye effect. And a little bit goes a long way with this palette, honestly, on all of the shadows. So now I'm just taking the MAC 217 with whatever's left on it and making sure those two are kind of blended together. So I did that a few times. Then I'm taking White Frost again, and I am just placing that right dab smack in the middle and blending it out with my finger. Then back to the palette. So back to that same color I used on top on a pencil brush, and I'm just kind of use a lot of the same colors I used on my lid. I mean, not on my lid, I'm sorry, I'm just on my eye, really. And I'm going to be smoking out the lower lash line. So then another one of the colors, and I'm taking that again from the outer corner inwards. And these colors in this palette don't have names, so I apologize, I can't tell you the names of them. But hopefully you can figure it out with the colors that I'm pointing to. Then I took that super dark matte color, and what I'm doing here is just on the outer corner, I'm connecting it to that upper outer V that I placed, and it's kind of connecting it all together. Then I took, you couldn't see it, but it was that orangey color, and it was a light orangey color that I'm just kind of smoking out the lower lash line with. Using Marc Jacobs gel liner, I'm going to tightline and also place that in my waterline for added drama. I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara on. You can use any mascara. I'm basically just prepping for some falsies that I'm going to place on in just a minute. Then I'm going to pop these on off camera, and bam, lashes are on. So I'm taking the MAC Insta Curl Lash, and I'm using that for my lower lash line. I find this is an amazing, amazing mascara for your lower lashes. Look how long and spidery and full it's making them. Taking my Wet n Wild contour palette that I use all the time, I'm going to take that dark shade that you see there and pop that under my cheekbones. And also I'm going to go in all of the usual places that I contour, so the hairline, the jawline, a little bit on the sides of the face that you see me doing there, and you just want to remember, kind of picture a 3 going down the side of your face, from your hairline, connect a 3 to your cheeks, and connect the other part of the 3 down to the jaw. Then I'm taking this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is a great product that I just started using, and it's subtle. So it blends out the contour really nicely, gives you a little bit extra warmth and definition to your face, but it's not too bam in your face, orangey bronzer. So makeup look with a bold lip. I kind of wanted to downplay everything else, including the bronzer. So healthy, but not overboard. Back to that Wet n Wild contour palette, I'm going to take a small brush, and I'm just going to do a very slight contouring on the sides of my nose. And another tip is going right below the lip there. It makes your bottom lip look bigger. Going into the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette, I'm going to highlight with Champagne Pop. Look at that glow. My goodness. I just love this highlighter. A little bit on the tip of my nose, and I use my finger to pop some more of that highlight on my Cupid's bow. I find that makes it more intense. Then I'm taking, from the same palette, the Amaretto Mineral Blush. It's kind of like a brownie shade, so it's, again, not too dramatic, but gorgeous. And on to the other star of the show, this new Milani Liquid Lip in Attraction. It is so beautiful, this color. Like, I did not know what to expect because I could not swatch this in the drugstore. And yes, it smells good. It smells like vanilla, I think. But it goes on very, very nicely. I don't recommend doing more than one coat. I tried it and then it becomes patchy. But with the one coat that I'm applying, it is absolutely beautiful. The color is not only stunning, but it is not drying like a lot of liquid lips can be. So I am so obsessed with these. I'm going to get more colors. Yes, I'm saying oh my god, because this was my first time trying it. Then I'm taking a little bit of concealer there and just kind of cleaning up any edges, making it a little bit more sharp because I didn't use a lip liner. And here's the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and you want more. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.